been popular Punjabi singer Daler Mehndi now sentenced to a 2-year jail term by a Patiala court in connection with a human trafficking case. Now, he had already been punished for 2 years and he is now going to be sent to Patiala jail. He's already, in fact, been taken into custody. Ghazali joining us with the latest on this. Ghazali, give us the details of this case.
See, this was a case registered in 2003 at a Sadar police station in Patiala, where it was alleged that Daler Mehndi and his brother had taken 2 troops in 1998 and 99, during the course of which around 10 people were taken to US as group members and were dropped off illegally. Though the police had moved 2 petitions before the court saying earlier that Daler was not required in the case as he had nothing to do with the immigration fraud, but the court sort of asked the prosecution to proceed with it and include Daler Mehndi in the investigation and frame charges against him. So he was sentenced. This sentence was announced back in 2018, after which he had filed a plea or an appeal in the court against the sentence, but that appeal was dismissed today, and his 2-year jail sentence was upheld by the court.
Right. What happens next, Ghazali?
Now he has been arrested from the court itself. After the verdict was announced by the court, he was taken into custody by the Patiala police, and after that, now he will be taken to the local civil hospital in Patiala for the medical test, after which he will be sent to Patiala jail.
All right, Ghazali, remind us of the details. As you're saying, Daler Mehendi's lawyers have talked about how he was personally not involved, but it seems the court has taken the view that, this was his dance troupe, this was his event, and therefore he bears some responsibility for it. And, why now? How has it taken so long, given the case dates back to 2003?
This case was registered. First, a complainant had complained against Mr. Daler Mehndi in the local police station, saying that for a pass-off into the US, Daler Mehndi had taken money from him. And after receiving that complaint, the police filed an FIR, after which 35 different complaints against Mehndi and his brother were received by the police. Now, the trial went on. The first conviction was announced in 2018. That Mehndi, while his brother had died while the trial was on, that both are convicted for 2 years of jail. After which the prosecution or his defense lawyer was there in the court arguing that he had nothing to do with it. He was not personally involved in taking people along with him, but maybe his team members would have done it. But today, and even the district police had also said the same thing in the court, that he doesn't need to be charged in the case. But the court insisted that the prosecution should be he should be prosecuted for this particular case, since the first FIR was filed against him and a direct complaint was filed in which his name was included. So after which, in 2018, the conviction was announced by the court, which was challenged by Mr. Mehndi. But today in the court, that conviction was upheld by the court in Patiala, and 2 years jail sentence. He has been sent for 2 years jail sentence.
All right. Thanks very much, Ghazali, for getting us the latest on that breaking news story.